So now basing on that we can write x and y and z. So now you see x is equal to, we get here, so it is 1 by root 6 y1 plus 1 by root 2 y2 plus 1 by root 3 y3. So similarly y is equal to, we write it as 2 by root 6 y1, so minus 1 by root 3 y3, because the other value is 0 there. Similarly z is equal to 1 by root 6 y1 minus 1 by root 2 y2 and 1 by root 3 y3. So this is how we reduce it to orthogonal form. Now let us see another problem. Find the eigenvectors of the matrix. Find the eigenvectors of the matrix. So here they gave you matrix directly, or sometimes even they can ask you giving the quadratic form, you have to write the corresponding matrix. So here they gave you directly the matrix. So matrix is 6 minus 2 2 minus 2 3 minus 1 2 minus 1 3. So and hence reduce to a sum of squares. Hence here they gave the quadratic form, hence reduce. So what is the quadratic form for this? 6 into x square plus 3 into y square plus 3 into z square minus, so here minus 2 it becomes minus 4. So this is corresponding to x and y, so it is minus 4xy, and these two values are corresponding to this one. These two are corresponding to zx, so means plus 4zx. Next, remaining these two correspond to yz. So this is minus 2yz. So this is how. So he asked, the matrix is given and he asked to reduce the quadratic form to a sum of squares. So sum of squares here, we mean we have to write it as normal form. And so here I will let us see the problem how to reduce it to orthogonal reduction. Let us see it in orthogonal reduction. So you were given the matrix. So what is that we write here? The characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is that a minus lambda I is equal to 0. So now we know what is the determinant here. Determinant of 6 minus lambda minus 2 2 minus 2 3 minus lambda minus 1. This is 2 minus 1 and 3 minus lambda is equal to 0. So if you expand this, you will get the equation as so we get here lambda minus 2 whole square into lambda minus 8 is equal to 0. This is what we get here. So what are the eigenvalues here? Lambda is equal to 2, 2 and 8. So here we have two eigenvalues same. So what is the next step? We have to find the eigenvectors. So when lambda is equal to 1, lambda is equal to 2, what are the eigenvectors? We know the process how to find. So these will be the corresponding eigenvectors. x1 is 1 2 0, 1 2 0. Next, so for a single value of eigenvalue, here we got two eigenvectors, x1 as 1 2 0, x2 is 0 1 1, x2 is 0 1 1. When lambda is equal to 8, so here we get x3 is equal to the eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 8 is, we get 2 minus 1 1. So now these are the eigenvectors. Immediately what is that we have to write? We have to write the matrix P, normalized matrix P. Before that, we have to verify whether the three vectors are mutually orthogonal or not. Mutually orthogonal. So for these to be mutually orthogonal, what is that we have to see? X1 dot X2. So what is X1 dot X2? 1 2 0 dot 0 1 1. So what is that you observe? 1 into 0 is 0, 2 into 1 is 2, 0 into 1 is 0. So we observe that this is not equal to 0. Similarly, let us see x2 and x3, dot product between x2 and x3. What is x2? 0, 1, 1. x3, 2, minus 1, 1. So this is 0 into 2 is 0, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, 1 into 1 is plus 1. So these two vectors are orthogonal, mutually orthogonal. Similarly, x1 dot x3. So what is that you observe? What is x1? 1 2 0 dot x3, 2 minus 1 1. So if you observe the dot product, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, next 0 into 1 is 0. So even these two vectors are also mutually orthogonal. So which two vectors are not mutually orthogonal? The vectors x1 and x2 are not mutually orthogonal. So what is that we have to do? We have to replace either x1 or x2. Means we have to find another vector instead of x1 or x2. So we shall see that. See the problem once.